Tonight, 6 investigates FEMA, a federal agency that many Harvey survivors have come to know well and some would rather forget. Chief investigative reporter Rick Spruill gives us an exclusive look at FEMA from inside FEMA's own files, showing just how hard they can make it for those who need the most help to get it.
It's almost as if they want you to give up. That's what a glance at TABATHA CASTRO's FEMA file brings to mind. FEMA's top Texas official says Hurricane Harvey recovery efforts are the work of federal, state, and local officials, and that they're setting the standard nationwide.
It has really set the bar for our nation and is being held as a model for response.
Rockport's TABATHA CASTRO begs to differ.
I mean, this has been my worst nightmare.
Almost 9 months since Hurricane Harvey took Castro's home, she's still dealing with FEMA.
It's very frustrating. I mean, I've cried many nights.
We introduced you to Castro in February. That was right after she'd been assigned a FEMA trailer and then told she wasn't going to get one after all. That decision forced Castro to move in with her father, 6 people in a 2-bedroom. FEMA never has been able to give an explanation of what happened there. But one thing Kevin Hannes would admit to us is that FEMA is a slow-moving bureaucracy performing exactly as expected.
For that person out there that hasn't gotten their assisting yet or is that struggling with getting the assistance, it's never going to move fast enough.
Why?
Why? Because let's face it, we are a bureaucracy.
Castro's initial call to FEMA came on August 28th. Their response, a $500 check. But that's when it stopped being easy. In the 5 months since, Castro has struggled to prove to FEMA that she and her deceased husband Jesse actually owned the trailer that she lost in the storm. It's never been enough.
And I guess when a hurricane comes, instead of packing your stuff, you need to get all your legal documents, because that's what they want.
Time and again, FEMA rejected Castro's attempts to prove that they had legally owned that trailer. And yet for us, it took 30 seconds during a simple search of the Aransas County Appraiser's website. Meanwhile, 6 Investigates has fought for and received Castro's actual FEMA file. And inside the proof of the bureaucracy, the average FEMA survivor must confront. Utility bills, receipts, marriage certificates, death certificates, a paper trail so long we ran out of hallway before we ran out of paper. A paper trail more than 100 feet long in exchange for just a few $1,000s in rental assistance. Now, FEMA did approve Castro $1,400 to repair her home. We don't have time to go into the details there, but just suffice it to say, by the time she got that money, her home had already been demolished.
You get a phone call, oh, well, you're missing this, or oh, you're missing that. I mean, it's devastating. And
most of the time, the phone call came from someone different. In Castro's file, the names of 74 separate FEMA representatives involved in her case. So while Kevin Hannes says FEMA's setting the bar, Castro wonders which bar he means.
I mean, FEMA needs to come and talk to some of the residents of Aransas County, because their story is going to be completely different than what FEMA is saying. I think they failed. They a 0 to me.
Since our interview, Castro has been approved for 18 months rental assistance. She's hoping she can build on that and save the money needed to buy a new trailer someday. Rick Spruill, 6 Investigates.
Now, next week, we'll have more from that interview with the FEMA representative and a look at whether FEMA is set up not only to make it hard to get help, but also to deny aid to those who need it most.